Amen? The gates and doors were barred, and all the windows fastened down. I spent the night in sleeplessness and rose at every sound, half in hope of sorrow and half in fear the day would find the soldiers breaking through to drag us all away. And just before the sunrise, I heard something at the wall. The gate began to rattle, and a voice began to call. I hurried to the window, looked down into the street, expecting swords and torches and the sound of soldiers' feet. But there was no one there but Mary, so I went down to let her in. John stood there beside me as she told us where she'd been. She said they've moved him in the night, and none of us know where. The stone's been rolled away, and now his body isn't there. We both ran towards the garden, then John ran on ahead. We found the stone and the empty tomb just the way that Mary said. But the winding sheet they wrapped him in, it was just an empty shell. Oh, how or where they'd taken him, no one could tell. Something strange had happened there, just what I didn't know. John, he believed in miracle, but I had to turn and go. Circumstances and speculation couldn't lift me very high, because I'd seen them crucify him. I had watched him die. But suddenly, the air was filled with a strange and sweet perfume. Light came from everywhere. Doves and shadows left the room. And Jesus, he stood before me, his arms held open wide. I fell down on my knees and I clung to him and I cried. Then he raised me to my feet, and as I looked him in the eyes, the love was shining out of him like sunlight from the skies. Guilt and my confusion disappeared in sweet release, and every fear I ever had, it just melted into peace. Because he is alive. Yes, he is alive. He's alive and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. Again, I tell you this morning, he is alive.